Handshake AI, and today we're talking about Project Oscar. Welcome to another new episode. This is paying $74 an hour, $74 an hour, and it's a good thing. I'm gonna be moving together with you. Welcome to this channel. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, make sure you comment, and make sure you are in my WhatsApp channel. That's where we discuss all these things. Okay. Let's make money online and live life. So, Project Oscar. The good thing, I've divided this video into sections. There is section 1, how to do the project assessment. I will provide the answers. You have to get 8 out of 8. Number 2, how to do the video audition. That's where you are stuck, I think. Number 3, the task guidelines, or how to do the tasks. And then the last part, I'll show you the tasks and how they're supposed to be done. So let's start with this easy part. You'll have to sign the confidentiality agreement, the permission to use your image, your voice, and likeliness to train AI. And then this is another account. I've already done a few things here and there, so I'll just guide you. Yeah, so I'm hoping you've opened your laptop and then you're following this video. So review and agree. This is easy. I'll just gonna scroll and then click agree, and then you will go to the project assessment. Yeah, project assessment. Most of you have been asking me, how do I do that, how do I do that? And that's why I'm making this video. So when you click it, this is where you go. Oscar video assessment guidelines. They'll tell you a little bit about what you're supposed to be doing. You can see part 1, full body shot, head to toe. You don't have to read this. Yeah, I'm gonna give you the answers. Yeah, you can just skip forward, but for your own good, you can just read it. Yeah, I'm gonna click next. This is the first question in part 1. How should you be framed? This is answered in the previous part. Yeah, this part. So you can just click previous and then you check it. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna give you guys the answers because I've done this test 10 times over. All right. Again, you can have multiple accounts. Okay. So I'm gonna click next. You can read these things. They're really helpful. Yeah. But the first part, how should you, in part 1, how should you be filmed? It's so easy. It's full body. I think I've done these a few times, so you guys can just read this part. Yeah, again, you're following the video, but I want you to understand what you're doing. That's why I'm going back, because I want you to read. Okay, you can see the first part is written the first part, full body shot. Yeah, that is part 1, head to toe in frame. Yeah, these are approximately 45 seconds. Yeah, and then part 2, you can see down there, close up. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and answer this question next. This is full body. This is part 1. This is full body. Let me do that, then click next. In part 2, how should you be framed? We've already seen that. It's close up. Next. What is not part of a high quality submission? Then you can go back and read, of course, but then I'm gonna give you the answers. Camilla, you can have a filter there. What device should you use to record on? That is a phone. You don't have to read. You can just key in the answers I'm giving you. You're gonna get 8 out of 8. That's a good score. So this is a video. This is a very long video, so I suggest you just get a cup of coffee in your laptop and then you follow along. So I'm gonna keep keying in these answers. I won't even watch these videos because I think my software has an issue. Video 2, just open your laptop and then open your test and then open this video. Yeah, follow it step by step. So for video 2, is this the correct way of doing a full body shot? I can see her head to toe. That is in the guidelines. I'm gonna click next. You can see head to toe. It's very visible. So I'm gonna do that. Then there's the next part. The next one, video 2, is this the correct way of doing a full body shot? It's the first one I've told you. I can see her head to toe. You click next, and then there's another video here. You need to watch it. For video 3, would you pass or fail this video? Now in this video, the lady is not even moving her hands. Yeah, she just seated there, just speaking, and the guidelines say you're supposed to be expressive and everything. So of course it's gonna fail. I'm trying to load this video, but I think it's not gonna load. No problem, because I already have the answers in my head. Like I said, I've done these so many times. All right, so let me just give it a few moments. No, just gonna do the answers quickly. So it's a fail. Yeah, she's monotone, not expressive, and there is no hand gestures. Yeah, There's the video. You can watch it again if you want to. I think I'm having an issue with the video, but yeah, I already have the answer. Like I said, I've done these a million times. Yeah. Next question. Um, for video 4, you can see her hands are here. Yeah, she's very expressive. She's been, you. So past expressive and has hand gestures. If you watch the video, you'll realize that. I don't know why it has an issue with playing the video, but that is the correct answer. So she's expressive, she's doing this, she's talking, and then I confirm that I understand all the requirements and will follow them exactly. Click submit, and then they'll say analyzing your answers. Here is where you know you've gotten it or not. Yeah, you might get this error. It is very normal. Just reload. I'm gonna do that. It happens all the time, by the way. So I'm gonna reload, and then I'm gonna get my score. Like I said, 8 out of 8. Very easy. Yeah. So how about you go and do this? Yeah, quickly. 8 out of 8. And then the next thing you're gonna do is go to project. All right. Now that's the first test. Remember, there's a video. Yeah, there's a video you're supposed to submit. Yeah. Now you've covered the test. After the test, you're supposed to do now the video. Okay. 8 out of 8. Clean scores. You don't even have to read anything. Just use the answers I've given you. So go to project. I'm gonna click go to project. Yeah, you're gonna open up this part now where you're supposed not to submit your video audition. Now for this specific account, I've already done that. I'm waiting for approval, but mostly when you get it right, they don't even, I think it takes 6 hours and you have your feedback. Yeah, I think I did another one the other day. So how to do a video audition guidelines. Your audition consists of 2 parts, and then follow the structure below to showcase your personality. Yeah, it is gonna be very easy. Yeah, so there's this video given. The first part of the video, very important. You're supposed to be full body. Yeah, head to toe, like this woman just right here. Yeah, head to toe. You can see audio setup. Choose a clean background. You shouldn't have things cluttered behind you. Yeah, just go to a clear wall. Make sure the camera is capturing you head to toe. Yeah. Ensure good front-facing lighting. I use a ring light. Yeah, you can use a ring light to get the clear face and everything. And then that is part 1. What I'm supposed to do on part 1? First, you briefly introduce yourself. So I won't read this. I'll tell you guys what I did. The first thing you do, set up the camera in a way that your full body is appearing there, head to toe, and then say your name. Like in my case, my name is Malik. Just one name, and then you do something. Yeah, for me, I danced. Yeah, I had to dance. Then part 2, don't pause the video. Part 2, just come closer to the camera, and then now you do the monologue. Yeah, you express yourself. Yeah, I'm gonna be checking the guidelines in a few, so important to remember. This is part 1, full body. Yeah, approximately 45 seconds. Yeah, make sure your full body is visible. Yeah, start standing, fully visible, head to toe. Yeah, there should be a full body shot. Number 2, introduce yourself briefly. First name only. Yeah, you can say my name is Malik, and then tell a story. Yeah, you can show an object you like, demonstrate a sport you play, or you can do what I did. You can show off a dance move. Yeah. So for my video, I was like, hey, my name is Malik, and I want to show you a dance move. Then I had to break it down like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, passed easily. So it's really up to you. Part 2, emotional acting. Don't pause the video. After you've done with that, come closer to the camera. Make sure it's close up the way it's shown here. And then for 30 seconds, you can just have a conversation with someone. Yeah, an imaginary person. It could be about excitement, frustration, nervousness, sadness, fear. For my case, I did fear. I was like, oh my God, I just saw something coming in, from the front door. I'm so scared. What am I going to do? Like, just express yourselves. Yeah, it's a very easy video to do. Very easy. So moving on, check the guidelines. Just a repeat. Part 1, full body, 45 seconds. Very easy again. Introduce yourself. Do something like a dance move, or if you're a sports guy or a sports woman, do something to do with sports. So I'm gonna show you this video. It has a problem loading. I'm gonna show you what this lady did. Yeah. So let me just get this. So I'm gonna take this here. You can see, look, check down there. You start when you're fully visible head to toe. Then you come closer to the camera. Don't pause. like this, come closer, and then you do the emotional part. Yeah, you can be excited, you can have fear, you can, I've shown you guys what you're supposed to do. So it's a very easy video to do. And then you record your phone with your phone. Make sure you have a ring light. So moving on, you're gonna open up this part after you pass now the video guide. Yeah, you've already passed, and then they'll give you a link to join. Yeah, you go start. Yeah, you'll need to join their Slack channel. You'll need to open Multimango and set up your your logins and everything. So I'm gonna show you guys what you're supposed to do. Like you see, they pay $74 an hour. Yeah, it's $7.4 per task, but they assume within 1 hour you can do 10 of them. So $74 an hour, that is good money. Yeah, that's good money. Yeah. So project instructions, I'm gonna take you through that. Okay, how you're supposed to do the tasks and everything. So just give me a moment. So project instructions, I'm gonna click it. Just a moment. Like I said, you can follow this video as you do your things. Yeah, so project Oscars, FAQ and instruction. Yeah, overview. Yeah, this is what you'll be doing. Yeah, and they have their key requirements. Yeah, the minimum you need to do a 3-minute scene for you to be paid. It has to be 3 minutes. Yeah, you have to use clear, high quality audio. Actually, nowadays they're recommending you use your phone. So the video I made about using your proxy on your phone is very important. So there are samples here what you're supposed to do, but then I'm gonna skip the most important part here. Just give me a moment. You can watch this video, yeah, to see what is expected of you, but then I'm gonna skip the most important part. Quality requirements. Yeah, required camera angles. This is what making people fail. Yeah, you're losing your account because of this. Yeah, there's close-up, there's desk, there's 3/4 of your body, and then there's full body. Yeah, make sure you're following that. And then there's a cheat sheet. They say it's a cheat sheet. Let me look for it. So you can see these are most participants make mistakes. You have to follow the required camera angles. Very important. So they explain it there. Environment should be a background that is not cluttered. Use a quiet environment. Avoid obvious side lighting. You should use a ring light, like if you have one. Yeah, it's not necessary, especially if your camera is good. You don't need that. Okay. I recommended setup. They are asking you to use a tripod. You can read through these things. Normal stuff. Yeah. So I'm gonna skip to the most important part. I think. Give me a moment. Read these things. Yeah. The recommended setup. Good versus bad. The good video has to be like this. The bad video, a blurry background filter. All those things. I'm gonna go to the cheat sheet. There's something they posted the other day. Just a moment. So tips and tricks. Now here's the cheat sheet. Tips and tricks. Yeah, if you want to really make money on Project Oscar, this is what you should do. Number 1, use your phone camera. Number 2, no monologues. Make it a real conversation with the other person you talking to. Okay, I think I need to explain what Project Oscar is really about. You get into a call with somebody, and then you speak to that someone, and then that is what you're paid for. Yeah, basically acting. Yeah, and then read these things. You can take a screenshot of that. That is what you're supposed to do. Yeah, FAQ and setup. You can read through these FAQs. I think you need to know. I think I should click them one by one so that you guys see what you're supposed to do, what you should expect. So what are the onboarding steps for Project Oscar? There's a link right there. How do I resubmit your video audition? I think you can resubmit if you feel like you need to do it again. Where do I submit your videos? On Multimango. Now they'll guide you. They'll give you a video on how to submit your video, and then you're supposed to copy a code and then you paste it after every video recording. So I'm gonna show you guys that in a few. Yeah, so where do you submit your videos? For every video complete, you must submit it using your personal information. You'll be given a link to your own form. So read these things. It's basic stuff. There's a video right there. You can watch it to also get a feel of that, but you don't have to watch it. Everything that is in the video is listed there. Important, you must submit every video through the personal form you're given. Do not share the link with anyone else. Videos that are not submitted through the form will not be paid for. Normal things. Where do I find my session ID? They've shown you there. on top. You just have to click it to copy, and then moving on to the next part. um, yeah, here's the session ID. You'll be copying it from there, and then the next thing is, I submitted an audition by mistake. What should you do? There's a link to resubmit your audition there. And then, why does my multi-mango stay unapproved? They've listed there, you need to do another test, a lot of things. Make sure you're reading them. Yeah. I'm trying to hurry up. This is a long video again. Like I said, get a cup of coffee and then open your laptop. We move together. So let's proceed with this. You can read this or check a screenshot, and it's okay. So I'll move on to the next part. Again, this is easy stuff. Yeah, you don't have to stress about this. It's very easy, and you don't need a tasker. Okay. In case you've noticed, if you do the video, you're supposed to be the one doing the tasks. Okay. So if you get a tasker, make sure the tasker will also be doing the videos. Make sure the tasker is also the person who verified. Okay. So they pay $74 an hour. They'll be paying you every Wednesday. Yeah. Like I said, they pay $7.46 a task, but they assume that within 60 minutes you'll have done 10 tasks. Okay. Does the project have a minimum or maximum hours requirement? No. You can do what you want anytime you want. Yeah. Just make sure every submission is 3 minutes long. Yeah. When should I expect my pay to arrive? They pay on Wednesday. That is the US. Yeah. If you're somewhere else, that is Thursday. Okay. Depends with where you are. So what should I do if I haven't received payment? There's an email there. You're supposed to send an email to those guys to claim your money. So roles and prompts, you can read through these things. I'm gonna click them quickly. Will I be paired with the same host every time? No, it's random. How long should the conversation be? 3 to 5 minutes. Are there topics or language restrictions? Of course, you can't talk about dirty stuff. They are very clear about that. I'm gonna skip these things because they're things that they're not very important in the grand scheme of events. Yeah. So I'm gonna keep moving with this. Can other people or animals be in the frame? No. For noise environment, can you use headphones? No, because your face has to be clear. Yeah, you can use the earbuds, but for the you can't use headphones. Yeah. So topics and tasks, you can say a host topic. If you're the host, these are your topics. If you're the caller, your topics are at the bottom there. So they'll be about unboxing something, the big news, the rant or frustration, the unpopular opinion. These are the things as a host, you'll be discussing these things. So if you're the caller, you'll be doing these other things here, showing off your body, 360 spin, a finger count 1 to 5, big laugh. These are easy things to do. I mean, very easy. Yeah. But then you need to use your phone, meaning your phone has to have a good proxy, otherwise you'll lose your account. Okay. So I think that's just it. The next thing I'm going to show you, multi-mango. When you go to multi-mango, you'll be seeing your task like this. The first part, you're supposed to do role play as a video caller. Yeah. The other one as a video host. Yeah. It's very easy to do these things. Yeah. Just click start task. It opens a camera. You start acting. 3 minutes. You get paid $7.4. Yeah. $7.4 per 3 minutes. Yeah. I think it doesn't get better than that. And then you just act. You don't have to have any knowledge, any technical knowledge. You just do it. You just do it. You just act. Yeah. You're given a topic to discuss. You just need to talk. Yeah. This is very easy. It's very easy. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. I'm gonna be posting more, more projects, how to do them, how to enter into them. I'm gonna be doing Moonstone very soon and Helix very soon. Thank you for watching, and make sure you stay tuned. Make sure you join our WhatsApp channel. Make sure you subscribe, and make sure you leave a comment. All right. See you next time.